Hi there everyone, MVious Cosplay here, and before we begin the show today, I just want to say thanks for tuning in to my channel, and if you want to support the show, feel free to go to my Ko-Fi link and donate there. With your donation, we will be able to improve the quality of the show with better audio, as well as better video capture, and even more things to come. Thanks everyone, and enjoy the show.
What's up, Gundam fans? MVious Cosplay here, and this is another episode of Off the Runner. With, as always, your host, MVious Cosplay, and joining me is
a very, very tired Bucket Knight Cosplay 3-5. No, I can't even say the name right. Oh my god, I'm that tired. I'm like, wait, what the hell's my name? It's Bucket Knight 359. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, it's a day. This is fun.
well, this week is going to be Turkey Week, which is going to be kind of odd because we're not going to be able to spend time with anybody because of new state mandates.
Yay, lockdowns. If people just wear their freaking masks, we wouldn't even have this problem. But hey.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least if you're home by 9:59 p.m., you should be okay.
This is true. Although I do plan on, there are some family members who I've already spoken to, and basically I'm just gonna like go by and be like, "Hey guys, I'm out front. How you doing? Can't come close to you. Leave the food." So yes, I'm gonna be getting takeout from my family, which I regret nothing. I am a fat person. Leave me alone.
Turkey Day is always a good day to just go all out on food.
You're damn right.
And no one can get mad at you for it.
You're damn right. No one can. If they do, F them. I don't care.
Yeah.
Why? Because I am fat and I am greedy. and I apologize for nothing.
Alrighty, so didn't we just talk about last week how the last time we got on the show that there wouldn't be any Gunpla news till probably December? Well, we were wrong. Within about, let's say, 2 days after this last episode's recording, Bandai decided to just drop a colony worth of Gunpla news on all of us. Yep. And they're going to have another virtual event. I believe I think it's this weekend, this Saturday, or I think it's next month. But there's a lot coming out. And before we get to the Gunpla news, another update on the Gundam Hathaway's Flash movie. I got a screenshot here. Oh, hold on. Let me do the screen share. My mistake, everybody. Hang on a second. Share screen. Okay, so got the screenshot right here. Got this from Twitter, user Sugoi Light. The first part of anime film Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway's Flash, previously delayed due to COVID-19, is now rescheduled for May 7th, 2021. And big emphasis here on the first part. So I believe Hathaway's Flash, the original novel, was a pretty long book. So it kind of does make sense this is going to be a 3-part OVA series.
It makes sense. I mean, you can if you have enough time, you can cram a lot of stuff in a novel. So, I mean, matter of fact, Unicorn was a novel.
Yeah. Too. And then they made it into a 6-part movie series.
Exactly. So it's not bad, and I think it's a good thing that they're not just gonna cram everything into one series.
Yeah.
Because if you look at come on, wake up, doggone it. I'm like trying to like pull from my data bank. Thank you, phone. Trying to pull from my data banks, and it's just like, yeah, data not found. But for F91, you had a situation where you had a Gundam series that's supposed to be a series, but then they had to cram all of it into one movie, and it was like it was very. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a solid movie. It was okay.
Yeah, that was a good movie, but it just felt rushed.
It really was, and they crammed a lot of stuff in there. So, I personally would love to see a F91 series. I really would. But yeah, so this is a good thing they're doing, I think. And on a side note, I just pulled up Gundam Wiki just so I'd have it up. And apparently there's this little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, little 8 things of like, did you know about Gundam? And I want to read these things off real quick, because this is actually very interesting.
Okay.
So number 1, Did you know that Mobile Suit Gundam was far less popular and critically acclaimed during its original release than it is today? I did know that.
Yes.
This one is a little off. Did you know that Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam established the eventual trend of the lead pilot getting a generally improved Gundam as main mobile suit at some point during the series?
Yes.
I was thinking it was 0083, but then I realized that's like in timeline chronology versus when it actually came out.
Yeah.
Um,
Because Camille had the Mark II Gundam at
right,
first.
and then he went to the Zeta Gundam.
Yeah. Like when I first saw Zeta, I was like, so is he gonna get why is it called Zeta Gundam if there's no Zeta Gundam in it?
I was thinking the same thing. Like I knew about Zeta Gundam when I bought all the DVDs. I'm just like, okay, where's the Zeta Gundam? I'm not getting this, but yeah.
And then like you knew it was happening when the opening changed.
Exactly. Let's see here. Third one. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Did you
Okay.
know that several references to Wizard of Oz from the Wizard of Oz are present during Mobile Suit Gundam Wing? I did not know that.
I did not know that either, and
And
I love me some Wizard of Oz. Like the
it's
theater kid in me is like, I love it. And then what?
exactly. And I think I'm actually gonna highlight this and put this in Word because I actually kind of want to look this one up for possibly the next episode because I'm actually really curious about that one. All right,
Speaking
next
of
one.
Wing,
Hmm.
my Gundam Wing Zero, my Wing Zero custom made face mask by J Toku Costume finally came in today.
Oh, nice. Ah, J Toku. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, like, and speaking of things, being in a while, like I ordered that mask back in April, and now it's finally here, and I'm not mad anymore because the quality of this thing is, I love it.
Which is interesting because you got it just in time because the virus made a resurgence. So there you
Yep,
go.
go Operation Meteor on this stupid pandemic.
Exactly. See, advanced thinking wins.
Yep. All right. Oh, and
Let's see
by the
what
way,
else.
since
Hmm.
I'm doing my screen share, as you can see here, they finally have a new poster out, and this is not the Penelope Gundam. It is the gosh, I can't pronounce it because it's not a word. It's a X and what looks like an a not letter E. That like
Um.
I know the Penelope is Hathaway's Gundam, but this Gundam is like the bad guys apparently.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you on the our Facebook thing. I had to try to pull it up because I put the oh God, I put the name on there. Thank you,
Because
phone.
I know that in the specific Gundam is also getting a high grade release as well for the movie.
Makes sense.
Like like the lettering it looks like the Roman numeral for 11.
Right. Let's see if I can pull up what this bad
Like
boy is.
11 Gundam or something. I mean, but
Uh,
looking at this artwork, like, dang, this thing looks. It gives a imposing look to it.
oh, here it is. Is it the RX 105Z Gundam?
Oh, the Z Gundam.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah, because I got the yeah, because you have the RX. Yep, that's it. The RX 105 Z Gundam or Z Gundam XI. And
Yeah,
then
that's
you
what.
have
Okay.
the RX 104 FF Penelope Gundam.
Yeah, the giant chicken. The literal robot
Uh,
chicken.
I'm trying to pull it up. Like, good lord, it does look like a chicken.
Yep. And the high
Well,
grade that came out early this year and like end of last year, early this year, it's big for a high grade. Like, but it's not even close to being as big as the high grade Neo Zeong.
hmm, true. I'm looking at this. Fun fact: apparently, the Penelope is the prototype for the Z Gundam.
Ooh,
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right here, and it says the Penelope was developed into the RX 105.
yeah.
That's interesting.
So we'll have the Penelope will be at a slight disadvantage because the Z Gundam is an upgraded.
True. It's kind of like, I don't know. I look at this suit and look at them both, and like I just kind of think like
It
someone
looks
just
so
took
similar.
they look similar, but it's like someone just took the dendrobium from 0083 and then just stuck another Gundam into it and modified it, and then you get this because that's a lot of armor.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has, the verniers to, I can see the verniers to make it faster, but I mean, these are just really bulky suits.
right. And
Ugh.
then chronologically in Universal Century, like what, like a few years later, Unicorn comes out and everyone's going back to slimmer suits.
Yeah, when they start making smaller suits and everything. So it's interesting. But then again, you kind of got to go big before you go small, I guess.
As
Uh,
in the as a in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged Broly movie, Broly goes, "I am starting small."
yeah, that's true. But let me get through these things real quick.
Alrighty.
I need a vacation. So, did you know that Afterward Gundam X is the shortest non-OVA installment in the franchise, with a total of 39 episodes, whereas most Gundam series run an average of 50 plus? This is true. I
Yeah.
knew this. I knew this.
Same.
Um, did you know that Gilbert Durandal's room in Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny is identical to the one that appears in the anime Gasaraki, also from Sunrise, occupied by the symbol CEO method. Oh, I had no clue.
I had no
So,
idea. I always thought it was like the Emperor's throne room from Star Wars.
Master Windu. I take it General Grievous has been destroyed then. I must say you're here sooner than expected.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
true, but I just pulled it up. Oh, it's another mech. Interesting. Okay, they
Complete
reused
with a
stuff.
rotating chair.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes when you have to rule yourself an empire, you need a rotating, chair. I love it. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. That in episode 50 of Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny, you can see the pink lacquer custom Zaku used in Mir's concert in the background of the Zath mobile suit launching from Messiah. Did not know that.
Did not know that. Huh.
That's interesting.
It's like, well, she's dead. What are we gonna do with this thing? Just make it actually useful in battle.
Yeah, pretty much. You'll operate off the compassion of the other pilots. That maybe they won't shoot it down. And lastly, that Mobile Suit Gundam 00 was the first non-OVA Gundam series to be split into 2 seasons rather than being aired in a continuous airing. I did know that.
Yep,
So
that's what I noticed. I was
True.
like, man, this season is going for a very long time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
With the way that it was, excuse me, with the way that it was shot and the way that it was broken up, I think that it makes sense. It makes sense because of how it was written. Because it did seem like it was longer than it was, but it was just written so well. And I seem to have a visitor. Excuse me for 1 second.
No worries. All right, everybody. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for the Gundam Hathaway's Flash movie. I'm probably not gonna get the Z Gundam or the Penelope Gundam high grades because they're very big and bulky, and not gonna lie, my Gunpla shelf is literally out of room. So no more Gunpla kits for me for a while. I am gonna be ordering legitimately for sure the perfect grade 160 scale Wing Gundam Zero EW. Yes, I know, but MVious, you have like almost 5 Wing Zero EW kits. I know, but I really want the perfect grade. It's outdated, yes, but there's no other perfect grade scale of this specific Gundam, and I love it. So I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be interesting because it's a really old kit with old model kit technology in terms of the way the kit will go, but I'm gonna get it. So there is that. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, and after revisiting last episode in our Transformers discussion, I completely forgotten to put a picture of the my Nemesis Prime kit by Flame Toys. So I'll be sure to add that in right now in this timestamp for sure this time. So yeah, that's on in regards to that. I did visit the Gunpla pop-up shop again in Little Tokyo about a week ago. My sister and I had gone just to celebrate my birthday a little bit longer, and didn't really buy any kits. Nothing really tickled my fancy, so I just bought a Gundam 40th anniversary shirt. And right over next door at Anime Jungle, I had bought a Transformers figure, Soundwave. Alrighty. Let's see here. I don't want to go through my show notes yet. Want to wait till Bucket Night gets back here.
And I am back here.
Alrighty. So I pretty much just filled the time with some dances by myself. And
you're talking to
listeners.
yourself. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Alrighty. So let's get to some unfortunate news. Last Thursday, not just the Gundam community, but the anime community as a whole had, unfortunately, the passing of voice actor Kirby Morrow, who, for Gundam fans, was the voice of Troy Barton, the pilot of the Heavy Arms Gundam from Gundam Wing. So, rest in peace, and our condolences to the family from all of the fans of Gundam and the entirety of the anime-loving community.
Yes, it's true. It's very, very sad news. It hurt.
Yeah, legit, it did hurt. Like, he was the voice of... He even came back for the new sequel series to Inuyasha recently to reprise the role as Moroku.
Yeah, he was also Lasse from Double O.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the last voice actor to play Goku in the Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, he was.
And
which is really interesting because in the Ocean dub, Scott McNeil was Piccolo, which is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you had Troa, Troa as Goku and Duo as Piccolo.
Yeah, and for those X-Men fans, he played Cyclops in X-Men Evolution. Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, there was like a little gap of silence. I was like, what happened?
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. X-Men Evolution. That takes me back to high school. Yeah, high school. Back when it was back on Channel 5 was running their Saturday morning cartoon block.
Yep. WB.
Gotta love it.
Alrighty, so on to lighter note, let's get to the Gunpla news.
Yes.
All right, there is a lot to cover here, so we're going to try to go through these as quick as possible. Starting out with a master grade from Gundam Seed, the Mobile Jin, aka the Not Zaku. Alrighty, this is from Gundam Seed, Getaway Ads. This is a first for the master grades, and also the fact that back in the day, if my memory serves me right, this particular mobile suit did not get a no grade 1 to 100 scale.
I don't think it did.
They only got the no grade 1 to 144th and the high grade 1 to 144th scales of this guy. So it's really interesting to see that this grunt suit is finally making it to master grade.
Yeah, the General was always a pretty solid design.
It's
good to see it.
Like with the whole mono eye aesthetic of Zaku's, and then even to be considered not a Zaku as well. That's like just the design itself is really cool, and especially with it having like an actual sword weapon, not a typical heat hawk axe like most Zaku's and their uh, successor units had.
True. And actually, if you look at its loadout, it's very similar to a Zaku. Like the Zaku had the the leg missile
Missile
launchers.
Yeah.
Just like a Zaku uses its primary weapon as a projectile.
Hmm.
Uses a sword instead of an axe. It has heavier equipment like a large beam cannon. So, and I think the Zaku had like a large Magella top cannon. So, kind of the same thing there. So, there's a lot of similarities between the two suits. And there's if you look at Gundam Wiki, there's so many versions of the Jin, just like the
Yep.
Zaku. So it's pretty much the same thing where there's like tons of different versions of this thing.
Until Sea Destiny comes in. Okay, you wanted Zaku's? Here's actual Zaku's.
Yeah, I remember when it first came out in Destiny, I was like, really? But I'm like, well, I like what they did, so I'll let it go.
And then
But
Jins are still running around with the Zaku's.
true. Although I will say the one thing I really wanted and I haven't done yet, or I haven't, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't seen one. I was hoping that they would come out with a high grade Goof Ignited.
Oh, yeah. There was a high grade, but sadly, it did not get a revived reprint,
Hmm.
and now they're super expensive,
Of
especially the
course.
Heine Western Plus version.
I've always liked the Goof Ignited. I mean, ever since I first saw it, I'm just like, oh, this is awesome. Of all the reuses of like, UC mobile suits, I thought the Goof Ignited was my favorite. I
Mhm.
loved it.
It had a
And I mean,
sleeker design.
it did. And the fact that they gave it beam weapons and I loved its sword. I mean, that broadsword was
Oh, the
like,
collapsible sword.
seriously, I was like, okay, that's awesome. I love this.
Yeah, and the fact that it could be operated in flight
True, true.
compared
Had
to the OG Rambaral, which was strictly a ground unit.
true. But I would love to see a fight between the two. But that'd be
Oh yeah.
interesting. It'd be very, very interesting to see.
Fan
But
service
yeah,
wise, I think they would give it to the OG, but technical, technically speaking, the Guff Ignited has way better specs compared to that of the Guff and the Guff Flight Type from 8th MS Team.
this is true. Man, the Gulf flight type was a prototype. It kept overheating now.
Yep. Ooh, the Guff Custom, it might give the whoever's piloting a Guff Ignited their run for their money.
What was the guy's name? Norris Packard, I think.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a pretty good fight.
Yep. I mean, it's just a slightly upgraded grunt suit, so
True, but I mean, but then again, you got the when they developed the DOMs, and the DOMs were just overpowered
yep.
completely. So hey, it happens.
All right, moving on from the Master Grade Jin. Got a new Gundam from the Build Divers Re-Rise. The Load Astray Double Rebake.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Release info. Let's see. Should be coming out. Oh, yeah,
Should
it should
already
have
be
been
out.
out. It should have been out already, but I have not seen this on any retailers yet
Oh,
because of COVID.
they snuck this one out.
Probably. Alrighty. Ooh, that is interesting.
It's a
I
very interesting design.
very gold frame inspired, especially with the head, the stray
Yeah,
gold frame. I
the
love
the
the
the shoulder armor kind of makes me the way it's designed. It kind of little dynamis ish.
kind of. Ooh, that is cool.
Oh, I like that.
Shoulder cannons.
Hmm.
Oh, got some
Okay, I
projectile
like that. That's
going
good.
on.
You know what? I take it back. It now that I see the whole thing, it's kind of leaning me towards the first Justice with the pack.
Okay.
It's kind of what's giving me.
Hmm.
Huh, okay, arm mounted beam saber, not bad.
Interesting. Like I
All right.
haven't ever since. Well, in the beginning of quarantine, I started watching Divers Re-Rise, but then I just never got around to finishing it. So I'm so lost in terms of what is this.
Yeah, I should. Oh, it stripped itself.
It
Oh, good God.
transforms and gets taller.
Looks like it loses most of its armor. It's kind of taking a cue from the Quanta.
Very Evangelion-inspired leg proportions and arm proportions.
The arms kind of remind me of Soundwave from Transformers Prime.
Oh, and the way that the legs are kind of bent in.
Yeah, it's giving me a definite Soundwave vibes here, but I like it. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
I love how we both went to different fandoms describing the look of this transformed appearance. I went straight to the Ava units, and then you went straight to Soundwave.
Hey, sometimes, I mean, a lot of the times, a lot of things are inspired. It could just be inspired by a bunch of other stuff. That's one of the great things about, anime, not just anime, but anime comic books, anything you like.
Yep.
Things that are inspired from other things. A perfectly good example, I would say, is the lightsaber, because you got the lightsaber, then you have the beam saber, and then you have the beam sword for melee, and then you have all kinds of other energy weapons, and it's like, yeah, it's all this, same basic concept using different technology.
Alrighty, next on the big list is a
Virtue. Okay.
Finally, something that's not an Exia.
True.
Alrighty, so upcoming next in the Master Grade line is a Gundam Virtue from Gundam 00. Release date and price has not been revealed yet, and this is all that we have in terms of any box art.
Kind of scares me when they don't release the price yet. It's just like, it's going to break your bank.
Yeah, especially because this is the Virtue. It's like a big, bulky suit, so you're going to be getting a lot of plastic.
But plus you have the Nautilus inside of it, so you have to break off the armor and everything.
Ooh,
there's something.
You have a prototype image.
It's unpainted. Oh, nice. The rollout. Okay.
Ooh, I can already tell this thing might have really limited mobility in terms of articulation.
Well, it's the Virtue. It's not really designed for, high kicking.
True, unless her name is Heavy Arms.
This is very true.
Dang, this looks sick.
See the comparison with the Exia.
Yeah, right in the back there. Dang, and it has the hidden shoulder mega cannons there.
Do they have any pictures of it, what Nautilus might look like, if it does that?
No, nothing here.
Ah, damn it. Ah, well.
Oh, quick gun versus gun question. Which gun do you think is powerful? The Virtue's beam rifle or Wing Zero's twin buster rifle?
It's a toss-up.
I mean,
because
we've only seen the beam rifle only wreck ships. We've seen the twin buster rifle wreck an entire colony with one shot, from even when it's been split.
True. There's not really much of a frame of reference for it. Yeah, because like if it's fired normally, it's like a regular, high-powered beam rifle.
Mm-hmm.
When it's connected, when it goes into hyper burst mode, it's more powerful. Then you also have Trans Am. What happens with that?
Yeah.
So without actually, I'm gonna have to give it to Wing Zero, because in terms of on-screen firepower, I'm gonna have to give it to Wing Zero.
Right.
But in terms of specs and everything, I really think that if you were to just take both suits out and pick a target, I think the Virtue would blow Wing Zero out the water.
Okay.
I really, really think so. And if it doesn't in its normal form, it'll definitely do it in its Trans Am form. So I really think the Virtue would win.
Personally. I won't fight you on that, actually. This is like something that, I think Wing Zero may have a losing battle on this thing. Even with the Zero system activated, I'm not sure if it'll be close though.
Marvin, that's very big of you to say. It's very big of you to say. It really is. I know that must have hurt you. It must have hurt you on the inside. I can just hear the pain in your voice.
I'm like looking over my shoulder to see if Hiro kicks down the door.
Probably will.
Oh man. And we'll skip the Wing Zero Vercod, because that one, we've been talking about this ever since the news hit quarantine time. And it's coming out now, so we're gonna skip right over that. And oh my god,
Oh my goodness.
oh my god, they're actually doing the TV design in real grade form of the Wing Gundam. Price point not announced yet, but it's still early. So, and it's a real grade. It's probably not going to cost too much compared to well, I think the most expensive real grade on the market right now, though, even coming out, is the real grade Zeong. But this, especially considering it's a much smaller kit because it's a wing.
Hmm.
Uh,
Looks good though.
yeah, it'll be pretty easily affordable. And this, from what I've seen, this is going to be a mass release item, thankfully.
We all can get it. That's lovely.
Yeah. I
That's
really
good.
do love what they're doing with the wings, though.
I know. I like how it does that. It actually makes a lot of sense.
Like, even with the master grade of the TV version, which we're looking at right here, this yellow and white part is still one connected piece,
Yeah, it is.
just to keep up with the anime accuracy. But I'm really digging this um, a lot more, and I always liked the Endless Waltz edition of the Wing Gundam, which has a big, huge uh, wing that's connected, but this looks way better.
I agree. Yeah,
This
it
might
looks
be
really good.
joining my wing collection. I'm gonna definitely do a compare and contrast between the two though once I do get this in hand, because like the Verka of version of the Wing Gundam, the body, the shoulders as well as the head, pretty much the entire body itself is just a color swap of the uh, Endless Waltz Wing Zero, but with just different wings. But this is definitely going to be a nice comparison when I do get the kit.
Oh, the collection that you have, it'll fit in quite nicely.
Thank you. I'm just very excited that yeah, I passed on getting the high grade wing Gundam when they released it. I think a year or two ago,
Hmm.
because like I was like, oh man, I'm getting into real grades. It's not gonna really match well with the real grade aesthetic. So yeah, really interesting though.
No, from this, yeah,
I'm
it's
liking
not
the
bad.
color separation.
I do too. It's amazing how, you look at mobile suits from, Gunpla from like 10, 20 years ago. You look at them now and just how even the smaller
Right?
ones, their detail is just, I mean, just insane.
Dang, look at this.
That is nice.
Definitely giving more bird aesthetic. All right, moving on. And this here, oh, I seen more details on this. This buildable bust model kit of the RX-78 F00. This is the statue being built in Japan right now.
Okay.
However, this is only going to be Gundam Factory Yokohama exclusive.
Shit.
So if you're visiting the Gundam Factory to see the big statue that can walk, you'll be able to get this. And oh, that is beautiful.
It really is. I really like busts. I found a bust of like the new Gundam and Zazabi, and they were really nice. But yeah, but I
And
really
what
like
do they
this.
say?
Your soul and your firstborn child.
Oh, so basically what Disney takes from my Disney Pass. Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's about right. And if you don't pay them, they're coming after you.
Yep. Oh, it has a light up
Oh, that's
gimmick.
cool. Yeah, that's nice. I want it.
I wonder if
Anybody?
the rear camera lights up here. That would be cool if it does.
True. I wonder if anybody wants to go to Japan and get me this.
Yeah.
I
Get
love
me
them
some
long
snacks
time.
from the Gundam Cafe, please.
Seriously. Then again, traveling
Oh
overseas
yeah.
now is, I think what is it now, a 2-week quarantine now or something like that now?
It's our state quarantine at the moment. Our curfew will be going until December 5th.
No, I meant going to another country.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried.
Hey, it's a calamity.
Yep, finally, Master
Hmm.
Grade Calamity Gundam. Out of
Tentative. Interesting.
out of those three guys from Seed, I completely forgotten their names already, but there was the Raider, the Blitz, and Calamity. Oh, and
Yep.
the Forbidden
Yep.
Gundam as well. I
Mhm.
like the Calamity the most.
Uh, for me personally, I think for me it was the Forbidden. I mean, you just have a gunner with a giant scythe. I can't
I
resist it.
mean, I've seen that before, and it was a cooler looking scythe.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, they gave this thing a big scythe. I can't. I love this thing.
I did find it interesting though that they gave that scythe an actual metal blade.
Yeah, well,
That's what I
think
found
about it.
interesting about it.
Well, I mean, those anti-battleship beam swords are, they're solid blades when they're underwater.
Oh yeah, true that.
And I think the Jin high maneuverability type had a physical blade.
Hmm. I mean, the Exia is just covered in physical blades.
True. And then you look at the Strike Wisp, that has physical blades.
Yep.
So, yeah, it makes sense. Oh,
I love
nice.
the kind of aquamarine
Hmm.
colored of the blues here.
Yeah, it's always I think of all the three suits you mentioned, the Calamity, Raider, and Forbidden. I think the Calamity was the most well-rounded. I think
Yeah,
I've
because
always
I
thought that
think
was well-rounded.
those Gundams that fought against Kira and their team, uh, they seem to be mobile suits that have like a specific role.
Yeah,
Like the Forbidden was kind of like a
the all
tank,
around.
all
Oh,
round tank.
and then you have the Raider, which was speed, and the Forbidden, which was mainly defense because they had those beam reflecting shields.
Yeah, and then here, the Calamity is kind of like a all range. You can go
Yeah.
from short range, mid range, and then the two huge cannons up top, long range.
I mean, looking at this, I'm thinking that maybe when they built all three, I think in terms of all three, I think the Forbidden and the Raider were probably designed to support the Calamity because the
Yeah,
Calamity
true
has
that.
the best weapon output. Because I mean, like two large beam cannons, missile launcher, I mean a rocket launcher, and the auto cannons on the shield. It's like, yeah, you could lay down suppression fire, and then you have the Raider coming in, strafing them. Then you have the Forbidden just land in the middle of them and start swinging.
Definitely.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Plus, you
Yeah,
have
that
like
makes
a
sense.
heavy you have a heavy beam cannon in the chest just for good measure.
Yeah, just in case.
Hmm.
It's like, oh man, they broke through enemy lines. I got this.
Pretty much.
Alrighty, and there's some random cosplay stuff from an Etsy ad.
Yeah.
All right, a P Bandai release, real experience model, Unicorn Gundam, auto transform. Oh my god, it automatically transforms. That's gonna be a big price
I
point.
think I'm curious here. What is these? Oh, it's a bust.
Yep,
Okay.
it's another bust. It could also transition the lights to produce both green, the final battle colors, and red, new type destroy mode.
Yep.
Transformation processes are programmed in the CPU provided in the kit. Wow.
Think I might have to rob a bank.
Oh dang, it's a that's
Wow.
okay. A
Okay.
height comparison. This is a bit small because the comparison that they are using is a real grade,
Yeah. But
but interesting.
the question is, well, no, I see it. Okay, I see it. I see what they're doing. Okay, I see it. Yeah. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
light transitioning.
And there it is. It closes. Okay, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's cool.
Sadly, this is going to be a P Bandai, so if you really want to get it, folks, once the pre-order emails get sent out by Bandai telling you, hey, this is out on P Bandai right now, if you really want it, jump on it because once P Bandai kits are sold out, well, the pre-orders, you're going to have a really tough time getting it on the aftermarket. All right, moving on to the next one. We already talked about this, the Perfect Grade Unleashed.
Hey, the Grimmery. All right.
Not sure where this is from. Please explain.
The Grimoire is from
Oh, Iron IBO.
yeah.
Okay.
It's funny
Oh,
because
side story.
I first actually I encountered this suit in Gundam Cross Rays.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can play like a couple side stories, and this was one of them. And yeah, it's like a anchor or something that it had. But yeah, and it's a cool looking suit. The way it fights is very interesting. It's
Does
very
it have one eye? Or is that just
I
the
don't think so.
mask of the?
It's just
Oh,
a
it's
mask, I think.
oh, ooh, that's a really cool. It looks like it straight up looks like a knight.
Yeah, or if you look, or just straight death. I mean, it looks like it's wearing a. Look at the helmet. It looks like it's wearing a cloak and a shroud.
True. Oh my God! Just because I mentioned a knight and it kind of has like a black color scheme, like a navy blue, almost black. I'm thinking of the knight from Monty Python.
Tis but a scratch.
Scratch your arms off. Yeah, this thing looks awesome, dude.
It
Especially with like
is.
the anchor looking weapon. Like, dang, this guy's gonna just smack you into nothing.
Oh yeah, it's a really nice looking suit, and like when you see it animated, and that's one thing good thing about some of the SD Gundam games is that you can see some of these suits that you've never seen in a in an anime or whatever. You can see them animated and fighting, you know.
Mhm.
Because like there's this one black version of Dynamis that exists out there, and it's just loaded
Oh,
out with stealth weapons and stuff. So
dang, dude.
you get to see that fighting. So it's cool to see that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's if you want to see this animated, just type in Gundam Grimoire, Gundam SD Gundam Generations Cross Rays, and then you will see this thing fight, and it's cool.
Cool. All right, let's move on. Oh, you know I'm getting this.
Oh, the Nightingale.
Finally. Yep, the Nightingale.
Calm down, Marvin. Breathe.
I'm surprised you're not reacting so much because this is Char's not Sazabi.
I've already had my squeeing moment, you know, over the course of the last few weeks, so I'm good on it. I'm still gonna get it though.
Even
And
though
it's
it's not a
gonna be,
master grade.
you know, at this point, I don't care. I don't care. I'm still gonna get it because look at it. That's
Yep.
awesome.
This was Sazabi before Sazabi was even designed.
Yeah, and it's still awesome. It's just the general design.
I need to read Belter Chica's Children just to see how different it is compared to Char's counterattack.
I've never read it, so I couldn't tell you. So,
This
but
is
it's still,
so
yeah, it is.
dang, three fun gas tanks.
Yeah, propellant tanks.
There's a lot of thrusters on this guy.
And that's kind of the theme with anything that's, you know, Sazabi like is like they make something huge, but then they give it tons of thrusters, so its size doesn't, you
Really
know.
fast.
Yeah, it's kind of like people don't realize how big this suit actually is, but the O Shirako suit from
Yeah,
Zeta Gundam, the O is actually huge. People don't
yeah.
realize this. The O is
It's a big suit.
it really is. It's about the size of the Quinn Mantha. It's not a small suit, and that it was able to go one on one with the Zeta Gundam, which is one of the fastest mobile suits, one of the fastest Gundams that's ever been in a series.
Yeah.
So
I think the
it's
only one that has it beat is the F91.
in terms of speed, yeah. I mean, in terms of what Gundams with speed, yeah, I think so, yeah. Because I don't even think the new Gundam's that fast.
Yeah,
Because the
I
new
think in
Gundam was good, but it was more of designed to be an amalgamation and combination of all of the data from all of the other previous generations of Gundam into one perfect general purpose mobile suit.
yeah, definitely.
So, yeah,
Jeez, the size of that beam rifle,
Jesus. I wonder what its range is.
right? Oh gosh, I just realized this about the Nightingale.
Hmm. What?
That front skirt armor, right down the middle.
Really? Wow.
I'm like,
Well,
uh,
I mean, if you're gonna say that, I mean, look at some of the orbital frames from Zone of the Enders.
oh,
Look at
right.
look at where their cockpits are. Uh-huh. Don't get
Oh
me
boy.
wrong, Zone of the Enders, I love it. I personally think that Zone of the Enders is what Gundam should have been when it comes to a video game. I really think so. But yeah, that's the one thing that always threw me off about orbital frames. I mean, like Anubis and JOT were awesome, but I'm just like, why you gotta put the cockpit down there? Really?
I mean, literally give the word cockpit true to its name.
Seriously. And it's like, okay.
I think the last game that I've seen that kind of has gameplay like that for Gundam specifically was the Japan exclusive Gundam Unicorn game.
You know what? I was about to say I didn't hear. Yeah, I remember hearing about that in
Yeah,
passing.
the gameplay is sort of like that.
Okay, that works for me. I know Gundam Extreme Boost and all that kind of stuff, which I'm actually really thinking about downloading on my PS4.
Dude, you should.
I know, because I have on PS2 I have Federation versus Xeon and Gundam versus Zeta Gundam. So I have the two games that the series is based off of in terms of movement and stuff. But I should. You know what? I'm gonna see what I'm gonna see what happens on Black Friday. If they have a deal on Black Friday, I'm downloading it.
Alrighty,
And
moving on from the Nightingale is another kit from Belt Chica's Children. The real grade Hainu Gundam.
oh, it's about time.
Yeah, it's only had master grades and a high grade, which
Yeah.
I do have the high grade. And when this was announced on our Facebook Messenger group chat for the show, I was like, man, why did I buy this high grade now that I see that a real grade's coming out?
You can never have too much Gundam, sir.
Yes, that's true. I might actually sell the high grade that I have.
What's wrong with you? Don't do that. What are you crazy? What are you stupid? Don't do that.
Well, I'm getting a better one.
You don't sell your Gundam. You keep the Gundam. Look at it like this. Think of it like this. Let's use Yu-Gi-Oh for an example. You can
Okay.
have up to wow, this is showing my age, Jesus. But you can have up to three of the same cards in your deck unless somehow they manage to change that rule, because Lord knows they like to change that doggone ban list every 6 months or so.
Oh
But
god.
yeah,
Okay.
but you can
Only
yeah, but you can have up.
Reborn ever now.
Oh yeah, it was banned like forever. Then they brought it back and they were like, nah, we're gonna ban it again. But yeah, you can like up to three cards of the same type in your deck, and depending on the deck you have, that can work. You can have more than one of the same Gundam, and it's okay.
Alrighty. Well, then again, I have who knows how many wings.
Like you're really complaining about that, Marvin? Really?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dude,
huh?
like in high school, when I told one of my friends who just worships the Strike Freedom and Freedom Gundam as much as I worship the Wing Gundam, when I told him, dude, there's a better Gundam that's basically like the Strike Freedom. He's like, okay, what? It's called the High New Gundam. Look it up. He's like, no, you're lying. And then I converted him to Amuroism, basically.
Did you go knock on his door too and have the Gundam Bible in hand?
Uh-huh. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior, Amuro Ray?
That's funny.
He dropped his Yamato beads and then just converted over.
He's a good man. He's a very, very, very good man. But I've always liked this suit, though. I've always liked this design, and and not only that, the color scheme is not bad either. It's
Yeah, the color
light.
scheme is like very like calming, like the whites and the light blues.
Yeah, yeah, because the other new Gundam was white and black, right?
Yeah, the OG design.
Yeah, so yeah, it's very light on the eyes and deadly. It's deceptively deadly.
I really want to see someone do a custom build, but give it the traditional new Gundam colors.
I'm pretty sure somebody already has.
Probably using the master grade or the high grade.
Exactly. What I've always really liked is the placement of the funnels. I've always thought the placement of the funnels on this was much better thought out than
Yeah,
the new
definitely.
Gundam. Because, and not only that, just in terms of suit balance,
Oh
because
yeah, for
yeah, because
sure. All the weight on one side only.
exactly. And so then again, when you have that balance like that, you can put the propellant tanks there, and then you can more so balance the suit out. So
I've heard a lot of balancing issues with the master grade Verka
some do. I know some.
of the new Gundam, not the high new.
Oh, okay. But look
I'm
now,
gonna.
standing right there, you can, if you stand it upright, I think that's why they have the propellant tanks there, because it looks like it's really back heavy, so you can lean them on the propellant tanks and you'll be
Yeah,
okay.
just to give it a more surface area to hold
Yeah,
itself.
exactly. Which is a really really good thing.
Yeah.
Because you I remember when I built my first Strike Freedom, I was getting the wings right and it kept falling over it kept falling backwards, so I had to keep trying to position the wing so it could stand up unassisted.
Yeah. And the downside to the high grade High New Gundam, only 2 funnels can be deployed. I'm gonna guess that with this kit, you'll be able to deploy all of them. And if you want to deploy all of them, there's probably gonna be a P Bandai FX parts set, as the way things go with real grades.
It is the order of things.
This is the way.
It is.
Alrighty, next kit. Uh, ooh. Going back to Gundam Hathaway's Flash, there's going to be a high grade Penelope versus the Z Gundam set.
Interesting. All right.
2 big kits.
May of 2021. Good Lord. All right. No.
17,380
April.
yen. I
I
don't know the
haven't-
conversion rate, but I'm going to assume that's $100-something.
You know what? I'm going to ask computer. Convert 17,380 yen to American currency.
17,380 Japanese yen is about 166 US dollars and 25 cents.
There you go.
Thank you, Bucket's computer. That's a really decent deal.
Yeah, so about 160. Oh, hold on a second. Computer. Thank you.
Of course.
I always have to thank the technology.
Good Monday.
I always have to
Kit
thank the
comes
technology because one day
Oh.
it will rise up and they will try to murder us.
Yep, that's true. I always thank Cortana whenever I ask her something. Or my
Exactly.
computer.
Because if you don't, you get into your bank account and all kind of bad things are going to happen.
Yep, and then Cortana will go rogue on humanity like in Halo 5.
Or Skynet.
Oh no, I think that's worse.
Oh, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Or go
Well,
Ultron on us.
that's even better. So about
So this
160.
kit comes with full kits of Penelope and Z Gundam, packed with a great amount of effect parts for both models to feature a more dramatic display representation. Kit will be sold limited time from its first batch release until further announcements. Oh dang, so an initial limited release.
They really like doing those things.
Well, at least here it says from its first batch, so it's going to be re-released quite a bit probably.
Hmm.
So I'm going to go for a guess that it'll be limited release during the lead up to the movie, and then once the movie's out, for home release, they'll be more accessible.
Makes sense.
Yeah, got to bank
They
on that
wanna-
money for the movie.
Yeah, get it out there. People are gonna, if they want it, and then they're gonna they release them and like, yes, we have them now. Give us your
Yep.
money.
Oh, this is going to be a good thing for you.
Hey, look,
High grade Gundam Death Scythe, finally.
it's about time.
And it's the TV version. So
True.
this will match pretty well with the recently released Heavy Arms, the Sandrock, Maganac Core kits, as well as the Wing Zero and Wing Gundam TV kits.
You can make yourself a nice little diorama with these.
Yep. If you want to get the 5 main Gundam boys, it's happening.
I think this is by design.
Oh, you like the TV version better than the Death Scythe Hell?
For Death Scythe, I've always liked the Death Scythe Hell a little bit better.
Well, I mean the TV version or the Endless Waltz version?
Oh, TV version.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, to counter that, given a choice between TV Heavy Arms and Endless Waltz Heavy Arms, I'd go with EW.
Okay. The
Yeah.
double beam Gatling guns.
Oh yeah, he's a walking arsenal. I mean, he has way more firepower. Don't like the fact he doesn't have a knife, but then again, if you look at the Endless Waltz TV version, he actually does have one.
Yep.
And then there's this other variation where he just has every weapon known to man.
Oh, the Eagle unit with the shoulder-mounted
Yeah, and I have once again, I have that suit in the
cross rays.
in Crossrays, and when you launch out, oh my god, it's beautiful.
Alrighty. So that's pretty much all the pictures for the Death Scythe, and they are finally releasing the clear Gundam Exia RG. Oh, Gundam Base Limited. I spoke too soon. Sorry, everybody.
Didn't we talk about these before?
But I think it's going to be more readily available at Gundam Base. I think what
Oh,
they did
okay.
before was just limited releases. But
Right.
then I think if you go to Gundam Base regularly
Mhm.
in Japan, for those who live in that area or constantly go to Japan for Gunpla trips, this will be, I think, a constant stock now.
All right, okay. 'Cause I remember, yeah, we talked about this, and I remember I said I was not a fan.
Oh yeah, during the Gunpla Expo.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I know they're trying to do Trans Am, but I'm sorry, no, I can't. With the clear, I can't
Yeah,
do
especially
it.
when you have the actual picture of the Gundam right there on the box.
Yeah, if they would do Exia like that,
Make it
that's
like a pearl
awesome.
gloss.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that could definitely work. But that whole, clear, they should just leave this as like a the pre-order or a rare one or an exclusive or something like that, and then make the other one, like the picture.
Oh, another clear
Yeah.
Trans Am.
Oh, Jesus.
Double O riser.
I think I'll mess with Double O like that, man. That hurts me.
Oh, you know our buddy DJ
Uh,
Provoke is loving these though. He loves Double O.
I'm sure he's sitting there at home. He's like, "Oh, look, it's the riser." He's clapping his hands and he's just so happy.
Alrighty, so for me it's the wing. For DJ Provoke it's the Double O, and for you it's the Death Side.
Yep.
Alrighty, another Master Grade kit.
Oh, the
Um,
Lightning Gundam.
I'm not familiar with this Gundam. China Red version. The official Gundam Info China Weibo page has announced that China Limited will be releasing the Lightning Strike Gundam Ver RM. Oh, it looks
Yeah,
like the strike.
it's a oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull this up because it's a variation of the strike. And I remember
Oh, I see.
I was looking at this a while ago.
I love the Edge Lord color scheme.
And I think the Lightning was also another striker pack. There it is. Oh, wow. There's 3 different Lightning Gundams.
Oh,
Hold on. Which one is this one? Scroll up. Let me see it. Okay, that's a strike. Okay, got it.
oh wow. According to this image here, it can go with the Strike Noir, Striker pack, the Strike Rouges pack, the Perfect Striker pack. Dang,
Yeah. Yeah, it works.
a very versatile suit.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I can't even pull it up on here.
That is really cool.
There it is. GATX 105 P204QX. Who names these things?
I have no idea.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, yeah, because it has like the cannons on the side. When you look at them, they're electromagnetic cannons.
Hmm.
And
They look a lot
so
like the Freedom's cannons.
little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me more of the Gold Frames, to be honest with you. But basically, this was featured in Mobile Suit in Gundam Seed MSV Mobile Suit Variations,
Oh,
and
okay.
in Mula Flaga piloted this. So yeah, it is.
Oh, badass move.
Yeah, so that's why it can. It can go to all the other ones because it is a strike unit. It's just a striker pack. Just like the Strike Noir is just the Noir is the striker pack Noir. This is a Noir pack. And the because I think that particular strike is the GAT X105E, I believe.
Hmm.
I really should know these things. I really should know these. Yeah, see the gun he's holding. Yeah, that's like the
Yeah.
electromagnetic cannon right there. Yeah.
So
So
that's the Lightning Striker.
yep, I like the black though.
I'm getting Shadow the Hedgehog vibes with this color scheme.
Honestly, it reminds me more of the Blitz.
Ooh, you're right. Just minus
Yeah,
the yellow and purple.
yeah. I like the color scheme, but yeah, it's definitely giving me some Blitz vibes.
Okay.
Let's see here. So I can read a little bit of data on this thing. Um, so the Lightning Striker extends the strike's operating time by 150%.
Dang.
This is achieved through mounting 2 battery packs on the strike's rear armor, which I see it. Okay, I see what they're doing.
That sounds so smart. I mean, there's no
Um,
explosions that can happen back there.
exactly. The Lightning Strike has extra cooling systems and the ability to transfer some of its power to allied machines, helping to recharge their battery. Now, that's interesting.
But does it drain its own battery by doing that?
I think so, because it says it can transfer some of its own power. So yeah, it
Oh,
can.
right, you're
But
right.
but if you have the batteries and you have an extended operating time, you could. I mean, in theory, if let's say the Strike Rouge is out there, he could fully power the Strike Rouge and still have more than enough power.
That'll probably give Kagami actual things to do.
Yeah, because every suit she's been in, she's pretty much crashed every Skygrasper she's been in. She got the Akatsuki and got that chopped up by Shin. So it's just like just stop piloting suits.
I bet Raylina would have an easier time piloting suits than Kagali.
She wouldn't have to. Relena would just talk her way out the fight, and everybody would just be like, you know what? She has a point. We're just gonna. She can literally just talk you into just putting your weapon down and turning yourself in. She's like the best hostage negotiator there is.
That's true. Ooh, I wonder who'd have a talk off, Raylina or Lacus.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Everyone falls asleep.
Ooh, Lacus would inspire you. Relena would talk you down. That's what I think.
All right.
Yeah, because if you listen to Lacus, she's like, "We're gonna do this because the bad people are trying to blow up Earth, and we have all this in our hearts." And Relena's like, "If you lay down your weapons, then there won't be any war." I mean, look how Gundam Endless Vault ended.
Oh yeah.
Everyone literally,
Definitely.
it was a bonfire of they burned their guns. They didn't throw them away. They didn't crush them.
They
This
burned them.
and then think about it. Like she pretty much talked these people into burning their guns.
But did
So,
she talk to them about emptying the guns first before burning them?
when I was little and when I was in high school and I saw Endless Waltz and burning the guns, I really thought to myself, did they pull the magazines out before they did that?
Probably
I,
not.
I I really thought about that. They're just like, Rolito says burn our guns. Okay, you throw it in there. It's like, did you take like, hey Jim, you take out your magazine? The what? Oh crap. And then it just starts popping off. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Not-
And then you probably had that one crazy bastard just like, yeah, I got these grenades. I'm gonna burn my grenades. You're gonna do what? And then, yeah,
There's that one guy that takes everything literally.
yeah, pretty much. It's like, yeah, burn all your weapons. Okay, here's my knife, my guns. Here's my grenades. Oh, here's some C4. Just throw that in there. And up, here's my mortar. Here you go. Oh, what's that? Landmine? Take that too.
Oh my god, that was funny. Oh my god.
Oh, I like how a talk off results in death because people just were so inspired to give up war they forgot to pull the stuff out of their weapons and they blew themselves up.
And then Relina and Locke is like, oh shoot, what have we done? Another war starts.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Alright, moving on from the Lightning Gundam.
I don't know how we got there. That just
Oh,
went in a completely wrong direction.
okay.
Wait, go back down. Go back down.
Yeah.
Click on the go up, stop. Click on the MVious Innovate.
Oh yeah, P Bandai. Let's go there right now, actually. I have it
Okay.
open.
Oh, good.
Yeah, alrighty,
I've
so
always liked the MVious Innovate. I've always liked them.
what the
Oh, it's
the
interesting.
Dryon Dre? Okay, I know the Dryon is from Build Fighters, but
Yeah, that it's like that
not
one.
Megazord.
Yes, it's the not Megazord, the not Voltron.
I did love that moment though when those three guys made the Giant 3, and everybody in the tournament arena is all silent and embarrassed.
I was remember watching it. I was just like,
I
this is
was
awesome.
laughing so much. I'm like, this
I,
is great. I
I
love
was
it.
like, yes, I approve of this. Well, okay, I'm a bit of a rebel, so I'm people just that's not gonna. I'm like, you know what? Screw you.
Like what
Okay,
Meijin Kawaguchi said, Gunpla is freedom.
exactly. And you
And
know what?
these three
I'm
kids
just
did what they want and made a Megazord out of the Zeta, I mean the double
exactly
Zeta Gundam.
like when in doubt, screw it. Break the damn mold.
Or improve the mold.
Exactly.
Oh man. I think this was legit my most favorite kit by that time of Build Fighters Try. I was always a fan of like the build burning because it was so God Gundam inspired.
Oh yeah.
But then when this thing came on screen, I was like so excited. My inner Power Rangers fan just exploded. I'm digging the black color scheme though.
I think your dog is angry.
Yeah, she's angry. That's something.
Something.
Yeah. But I'm getting, have you remember seeing those from a couple years ago, those black and gold Megazords from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Yes, I wanted one so badly.
Same, but yeah, this is what the color scheme reminds me of.
Yeah, except that it's more. This was a little bit more gray, but I
Yeah.
see your point. I think if it was just straight black, it'd look a lot better.
Well, I think what the paints they use on these prototype images is a matte black. That might be why it looks gray.
And probably the light and the cameras and the
Yeah.
name makes sense.
But I can tell this is going to be very sticker heavy with all the gold.
Yeah,
Well, it does look cool though.
it really does. I
Alrighty,
mean, I'd pilot it.
I would too. And we have another Fumina Gunpla kit, another one based off the
Command.
Command Gym.
Oh, the GM command. All right.
Yep. I always find these so interesting. I'm like, how?
You got the Gundam girls, man. I mean, I remember
Yep.
when I discovered them, I was like, wow, it looks decent. It's also practical.
I mean, they're basically
she's
cosplayers.
she
A Rick
the
doll.
dom a dom the
And
dom.
speaking of Gyanko looking like a total Dom unit, here we go, the Rick doll Gyanko.
I still just wonder, like, who names their child Gyonko?
I know, right? Oh, there's only one image? That's odd.
Probably
Okay.
because it's straightforward. Because any Gundam fans like, oh, it's Gyonko. It's a Gan. Okay, we're
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, this is an interesting look of the Sinanju.
good. Yes, I've
I know
seen
there's a
this one.
Sinanju Stein from Narrative, and the
Yeah,
Gurtawa.
yeah. Because Stein was the prototype before it became the Shinanju itself.
Yeah. Which was, and the Stein was a successor unit, surprisingly, to the new. I'm like, huh?
And this one, exactly. And this one, I think, has like this big. There it is. There's sword. Yep, that's
Yep.
it. There it is.
Dang, that looks deadly.
It really does.
I mean, if you thought the Sinanju's beam weapons were deadly, this thing is an actual physical blade.
Which means it's vicious on so many different levels.
Ooh, and combining that with the Sinanju's speed.
I know, right?
Oh, and
And
attaches to
it
the
combines to the
shield.
shield, just like the Shinanju shield.
Yep. With the
I'm
way
gonna,
that the shield is designed in the back of it here, it looks like it could be like a giant claw. Like it could probably grab someone.
true. It might attach to something. You never know.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it could be additional weapons, maybe. Wait a minute.
Shield just split in
Did
two.
it split in two?
Yeah, I think it's
Well, that
also
explains
doubles
that.
as a beam rifle.
It might. You know what? I am going to look this up on Gundam Wiki right now and see what the specs look like.
Whis Sinanju.
Yes.
I love this color scheme though.
There. Oh, interesting. I found two. There's a Whis Barzam and a Whis Shinanju.
Sinanju is what we're looking at. We'll take a look
Yeah.
at the Whis Barzam right next because that's also on pre-order.
Okay. Yeah, because I just typed in Whis and then it just.
Whis? I thought you yeast. I thought you said weast.
There it is. We Shinanju. Yeah, it's from second episode of Gundam Build Fighters Battlelog.
Oh, oh,
And
Build Fighters Battle. I need to check that out.
oh, I found an animated picture.
We'll send it in the Skype chat.
I will do so. This is fascinating. Okay. Not the, well, they could have got a better angle on this, but hey, you know what? It works. Why is it not? Oh, that's because I'm clicking on the screen. Okay, paste. There we go. All right.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, that's just the thing to the site. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Ooh, I'm looking at it right now, and the viewers
Yeah,
will see it too. That looks so cool.
it does. Let's see here. This thing has a 60 millimeter Vulcan cannon in the head. The Mondschwert German.
Right.
A new large blade that can change into two other forms depending on how the parts are separated. This ability to change its appearance matches its name, which is obviously German for moon sword. Let's see here. Vollmond form, which is full moon in German. A mode where the Monstword is separated into a sword and shield, which you saw.
Yeah.
Balance of offense and defense. The sword's capable of parrying the Gundam Dryon's Koku no Shokoken. What Gundam is this? While the shield can withstand Gundam Dryon's combined Black Liger glare.
Wow.
Interesting. The suit storm is strong enough to block hyper beam sabers.
Oh, dang.
So it looks like this is a purely close combat suit.
I love it.
Yeah, there's no aside
The
from
only
the
ranged
Vulcans.
weapons are the head Vulcans.
Yeah, the Vulcans. And so yeah, that's it. This is a purely close combat suit. I think I'm in love.
I would pilot this for sure.
I would too. This is interesting. So it's a completely close combat version
Of the
of the
Sinanju.
Shinanju. That is interesting.
Well, then again, it came from a Build Fighters thing, so
This is very true. I mean, it's the only. I mean, it's from the Build Fighters. I mean, seeing the Destiny Gundam start boxing people. That was interesting.
I love that part.
I mean, it was good. I mean, it was fantastic. They gave the Destinies. I mean, it was great. But just to see it start boxing people, I'm like, wow, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I like this. This is good. This is really nice. I might actually. I'm thinking about just taking it. I might use this in D&D when I get a chance.
All right, moving from the Wii Sinanju, and you mentioned it before, the Wii Sparzam, which is also on pre-order. We'll take a look at that right over here. I'm not too familiar with the Barzam. I know it was from Double Zeta, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of the Neo Zeon unit, but not exactly sure the specs of what makes it different from the one in Universal Century.
Well, I know that the Barzam, it was a general purpose. It was a mass-produced general purpose mobile suit.
Yeah.
So it
was a grunt
wasn't
suit.
exactly. So it wasn't really designed to be.
Anything.
Let's see here. Let me pull it up real quick and see what we got here. Here it is. RMS 154 Barzam, mass-produced type, model to replace the GM2, based on the Gundam Mark II. The Barzam looks small, but it's actually taller than most mobile suits. Its waist and backpack are integrated to the torso. A Xeon-style modern mono eye. It can be equipped with any handheld weaponry available to the GM2 and the Hyzak, as well as its own unique beam rifle, 2 beam sabers stored in the forearms, and it can be equipped with a head-mounted double Vulcan pod, and it was operated by the Titans.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's really nothing too there's nothing too special about it, really.
I do love the color scheme of the Wii Sparzam, though, compared to the UC blue.
True. It's a more. It looks more like the Mark II, the Gundam Mark II.
Yeah,
color
with
scheme.
the black and white.
Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, but aside from that, I mean, there's a few. I mean, there's a Barzam Commander custom, which looks like garbage. And there's a refined Barzam, which, oh, now that's interesting.
What happened?
I'm looking at the refined Barzam, and this one actually looks, it's from Gundam Sentinel, the photo novel Gundam Sentinel. And it's very Gundam-ish in terms of its general body design. I'm actually gonna like send you this because this is actually very interesting. Because this is the refined Barzam.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, redefined. Yeah. Oh, okay. I totally see the Mark II inspiration.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially in the shoulder and the arms.
The beam sabers too, and just the
Yeah.
leg general design. Yeah, it's like they just took the Barzam torso and then slapped on Gundam arms and legs and beam sabers. But honestly,
But then
I really do. I kind of like this.
But yeah, like, and you also have to consider with a even if a Gundam is mass produced, it goes down in terms of quality.
True, because the Mark II was supposed to be mass produced, but it was made out of titanium instead of
Gundanium.
Gundanium, yeah, or lunar titanium in the
Yeah.
series. So it was Gundam in name, but not Gundam in its design.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. Going back to Chrome. Ooh. Bucket, you're gonna like these two when you get back. More like these 2 or 3. Oh, what the heck? Gundam luggage? Really? Huh. That's just bizarre if you ask me. Lots of apparel goods going on here. So we'll not go over those.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty, so I said that you'll love these 3 kits we're going to take a look at next. These
Oh.
ones here, the GNX, the Unicorn, as well as these Advance of Zeta. I think we
Jinxes.
went over these before.
Yeah,
But we got a GM Sniper Custom with missile launchers.
I'm familiar with this one and the GM Guard. That's the next one. I'm very familiar with both of them.
Oh, I just love this standing image of the
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
GM Sniper. Dang.
Yeah, I think that the GM Snipers have always been a really good line of suits. I personally like the GM Sniper too. That's my favorite.
The GM Guard looks cool.
Oh yeah, it's a it's a mobile suit with a riot shield.
Very SWAT looking.
Yeah, it looks like a police officer. And when you look at the specs on it, first of all, it has 2 guns, and then
Yep.
if you take closer looks at its arms, its beam sabers are on its 2 beam sabers on its arms,
Yep.
and they're daggers. Yeah, so.
Nice. Got some beam shivs going on.
hmm Yeah, I've actually have some pictures of this on my computer. I've always liked this one. I actually discovered this one about 4 or 5 months ago when I was looking up different mobile suit designs. I'm like, oh, I like this. It's like a police officer.
Nice.
I can
Like,
imagine like if a local police had mobile suits, they'd have this one.
Yeah, definitely. It kind of reminds me of those mobile suits that Domon and Rain encountered in G Gundam.
Which ones? It's been a while.
Hang on, let me see.
Because I mean, the only ones I'm thinking of is like Dark Army, but I know that's not it.
No. Hold on. What the heck?
Oreo milkshake, really?
What?
Really? Looking at Oreo milkshakes, Marvin?
Yes, because I like Oreos.
Apparently so. I'm not judging you much.
Full suits from G Gundam. I don't remember the actual unit's name, but if I could see and find it.
Well, let's check the Gundam wiki. Oh. Okay, wait, that didn't work.
No, that's Double O. I find it interesting that a lot of the images I'm seeing so far are just Lots of Nobel Gundam.
You know, it happens.
My
Fighter.
dog is angry
Yeah.
about something. I'm not sure why
Dog
my
is-
sister's not dealing with it because I can't leave.
Yeah, your dog's having some problems over there. I mean, I pulled up G Gundam, but I don't even know what. Do you know what country they were in?
They're in Japan. No, yeah, Japan.
Neo Japan.
Yeah, they showed up right before Master Asia first appeared.
Oh, okay.
I'd look up the scene on YouTube, but since I'm screen sharing, I don't want to get copyrighted.
That is true. You know what? I'll look it up because
Okay.
it's showing a lot of yeah,
Mostly a
it's
lot of
showing
God Gundam, basically.
pretty much.
Oh boy.
Oh God. Let's see
Like,
here.
they kind of look like a light purple GM.
Let's see.
That's what those things reminded me of.
All right, Neo Japan. Okay, I think I found 3 here, so let's see what they look like. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Found it.
You did?
I did.
Okay, so yeah,
It's
they kind
called
of look like the
the-
GM guard.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like it's called the Nobushi
The
from the
Nobu.
Neo Japan Colony Armor.
Yeah.
I mean, from Neo Japan Colony Army. I mean, yeah. Is that it?
Yep, that was it. Hang on a sec.
Well, I just put it in the chat.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
let me
that's
go
it
back
right
to
there.
that then.
That's it right there at the top.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
That's it. Yep.
Yep. Reminds me of that with the GM guard, but purple.
Yeah, it works. It's I forgot about those, but yeah, it definitely looks like I'm pretty sure lots of those were destroyed in mass.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially with the Dark Army.
Oh yeah.
Boy. Alrighty, moving on from the GM guard. We got this thing. I don't know what the heck this is, but it's called the Light Liner, but it looks like a GM.
You know what's funny about this one?
What?
The notes and trivia about the Nobushi real quick.
Okay.
The Bushi bears a resemblance to the RGM-79. Part of this is also reflected in its armor materials named germanium.
Gemini.
Germanium.
Wow. Even
Germanium
GM.
alloy. Germanium alloy. Super ceramic composite.
Ceramic, huh? So that means it's really fragile.
Rare metal hybrid multi-layer material. So I'm thinking about the consistency of plastic.
Oh, that's. Oh. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. Vulcan gun. Vulcan head Vulcans. Beam saber beam gun. Definitely a GM.
Yep. But made of plastic.
This is true.
They're really thinking on the cheap with that mobile suit.
You would think that they if they're trying to go with new armor materials. I mean, I think maybe some variation of like carbon fiber, carbon nanotubes or something. If they were to use some advanced version of that, maybe because I think in 00 they use e-carbon, which is a advanced version of I think carbon fiber. I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this thing is not exactly a mobile suit, but it's just a flight unit.
Oh yeah, it's like
Huh.
yeah.
Because like I thought this was specifically this unit here,
Looks like a glider.
but when I saw more pictures, it showed the GM guard using it as well as the GM sniper.
It's like a little
So-
glider.
I know.
It's a very interesting flight unit.
Reminds me of Da Vinci's flying machine.
This is true. Except
Hey,
that the
you know
wings
what? What? We should try to give a mobile suit the flying machine that Da Vinci used. Genius.
Yeah, give it to a GM. They need help.
They need all the help they can get.
They really do.
Oh my god. Alrighty, moving on from that. Ooh.
Ooh, the Yakushiki.
Wait. Raise Cane? What does that mean?
You got me. Oh, I'm seeing some wait a minute. I'm seeing. Oh, that's a little different.
Yeah.
That is much different.
very different. That's
That's a
different
wow.
thrusters too.
Yeah, that's a lot more mobility.
Not
It's
gonna
like
lie though, with this gold
it's
finish, I can see this is Nummark City.
yeah, it looks good. I like the design. It's much more. Well, it's taller, obviously.
Yeah, it's way taller than the original Hyakushiki, that's for sure.
True. Let's see if I can find it. It says Hyakushiki Kai, Hyakushiki mass production type. There's a Byakushiki.
What?
It's just a Hyakushiki, but it's gray.
Oh. So like
The
not yet the Delta Plus?
Yeah, the Hyakushiki Crash, the Hyakushiki, a land combat Hyakushiki. Good God. Okay, so there's the J, wait a minute. I think I found it. Yep, I found it.
The Raise Cane?
It's doesn't say it's the Hyakushiki Crash.
Huh. Wonder why they have it marked as this then.
I don't know, but I'm about to send you this so you can take a look at it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because here it's a lot of similar. The color scheme's different.
Oh yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah, but if you look at the general design, it's similar.
Yeah. It's just
Especially in
missing
the
those thrusters in the back.
exactly, but I can't find the other one on here.
That's interesting.
There's a full there's a full armored Hyakushiki.
Oh man.
I'm sending this one to you real quick. It's a full armored Hyakushiki. Because there's some designs here I've never seen before. Then there's the Hyakushiki J.
Dang.
Then
That
there's
is bulky.
seriously. Then there's more. Then there's this one. It's Hyakushiki J, which is with this massive flight pack on the back.
Oh snap. So this one's like really heading towards the evolution to be Delta Plus.
Exactly. Let's see here. There's a what the hell?
What happened?
There's a mobile suit. Okay, there's a Terraformers NASA custom Hyakushiki from the Jump Gundam 40th anniversary special.
Okay, I gotta see this.
Are you familiar? I've never heard of this, but this
I
is
never heard of
fascinating.
it either.
This is interesting.
Terraform. Oh, what the heck? The head looks like a bug.
Yeah, I know.
Oh gosh, those missile launchers though.
I know.
That is bizarre.
I'm just looking up all these different suits. I'm finding out. I'm learning so much.
Oh snap! It was in an animation.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it.
Me neither. I'm gonna try to see if I can find that animated short. Okay, could shoot a net apparently.
Or it's getting a net shot at it, and
Ooh.
that's the Opsilus.
Yep.
Or a modified version of one. Good lord.
I always found the Opsilus's head so weird.
Because it was
They're
so
like,
tiny.
oh, yeah, and it's basically a Zaku head.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, we got this big thing, but it has to be a Zen mobile suit. Yeah, throw a Zaku head on it. Okay.
Oh snap!
This would require some
the
further
wings are
research.
not a-
Oh, okay.
I guess
This is going to
look at that
require
thing.
some research. Ouch.
That is. I really need to watch this just to see what
Yeah?
this thing does.
I'm curious myself because I knew nothing about this.
Me neither. Alrighty.
I know nothing.
Alrighty. Gundam luggage. Ooh, God.
My God,
A
it's
stand for
Gundam luggage.
For a luggage bag.
Please click on that. I got to see this.
My interest is piqued, but it's more of like, but why though?
Seriously, like, okay, what makes this Gundam luggage?
Yeah.
I don't see
Any markings?
I'm very confused here.
That's it?
Um,
That's it?
seriously.
Just get Federation logos?
Are those Federation logos?
They
Logos?
look like Federation logos.
I can't see.
Let me see if I can zoom in here.
Are there any other pictures?
Hang on. I zoomed in a lot. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
That's the last picture. Yup, I called it. It's Federation.
So 700. Get this off the screen, please. Get
It's a
this.
grand.
Oh God. Come on now, Bandai. No.
But
No.
oh my god, why?
I don't. I mean, does it if it transforms into a Gundam, maybe. But I mean, or if I can like, I don't. Then an $800 briefcase.
A Shar edition of basically what is an OtterBox.
Okay,
But
I do
luggage.
like this. I do like
This
this design. I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
I like it, but
It looks very tiny though.
nope. Oh wait, no, that does look tiny for a luggage bag.
Yeah, seriously, $1,400. And you know what? I bet you there are tons of people who just cream themselves. It's like, oh my God, it's Gundam luggage. I have to have it.
Yeah, and even the Shar fanboy in me is saying no.
Yeah, the Sharp fanboy in me is just like, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Yeah, it looks cool, but
Really?
why?
I don't. I'm legitimately confused.
Yeah,
I'm so confused on this. I don't know the price point. If this was an episode of Shark Tank,
yeah,
everybody's be
they
like,
would
I'm
be
out.
so
I'm out.
confused.
Just be like, oh yeah, this is a $1,400 bag of luggage. Okay, well, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Yep,
All right, get out.
there's the door.
Seriously. Don't get me wrong. I like the outer design. The outer
Yeah,
design
it
looks
looks
cool,
great.
but it's not for
Like,
no $1,400.
yeah, I'm sure it can protect your stuff, but ugh. And we have a lot of Shar apparel apparently.
Which is okay, but most of Gundam Char Asimov Golden Emblem 162. Why is this crap so expensive?
Why are these wallets so expensive?
Oh,
It's a
God.
wallet, people. It's not like you're buying Gucci leather. Ooh, but why though?
Seriously.
But
It's like
why?
I don't know.
This
Because
isn't even
people and
this
if you
isn't
know
even a full cosplay.
and I bet you that with my tall self, I can't even fit it. Go to sizes. If it don't have at least a 2X, I couldn't do it.
Oh,
Yep, can't do it. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't even wear that. I can't even try.
I would want to try it, but this much for a jacket?
Yeah, that's a car payment.
Yeah.
And not only that, but from the picture I'm looking at right now, it really doesn't look all that great.
Yeah.
I mean, no, no, no. Give me a pilot suit. I'll take a pilot suit. I don't think I want that.
Oh, speaking of pilot suits, I saw
Uh,
on AliExpress. You know what? Let me just show you this.
AliExpress. I haven't been on there in a long time, but you
This
find the
is where
most
I
interesting things there.
Yeah, this is legit where I got my Shin Asuka pilot suit.
Ah, who
But
is
I only paid 150 for it.
oh
However, this I'm wondering why.
what?
Look at this price.
Ooh. You know what? I'm not even gonna comment because Mm, I mean, maybe the quality is really, really good.
Probably, but because it's so high, I don't think anyone's buying.
I mean, shipping. I mean, the shipping itself is 150.
Yeah.
I
Like, are
I
you paying shipping
can't.
for the helmet? To
I
protect the helmet?
I mean, from a distance, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good. I
It
just
looks
don't.
really good, but
It does. I just don't. I can't see myself spending 23.
yeah,
No, I'm sorry. I can't.
this
I
price
can't do
looks like
that.
a mortgage.
Seriously, that's like a whole mortgage payment for somebody. I'm sorry, I can't do
Yeah.
that.
As much as I love cosplaying as Shin, heck no. I'm glad I got a cheaper suit.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what people are thinking. I mean, I know the world's kind of crazy right now, but I mean, seriously, guys, really? Like,
Yeah,
no, don't do that's insulting.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, at least I
if
have Grandma's
somebody
spirit to make my own helmet.
true, I mean, somebody sat across the table from me and it's like, yeah, it's gonna cost 23.18. I might hit them. I don't know. I might fly across the table and just smack them.
Slap
Be like, I'm
them.
sorry, I couldn't. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't help myself. You just said some really dumb stuff just now, and it was a natural reaction to stamp out stupidity where I see it.
Oh, but yeah, dude. Like, I just can't even with the. Why? Why?
What the hell is this? What
It's
the
a
hell is going on?
it's a very minimal design. I don't understand.
This is frustrating.
Like,
This is
I can
probably
understand the Gundam model prices.
this is probably the most frustrating part of the podcast right here because
This
this
is
is
insulting.
it really is. Well, what makes it worse to me, I can't fit any of this crap.
$55 for a Zeta shirt. I paid 20 on this very same website for my Gundam Wing shirt.
Well, good for you. You can fit all this crap. I can't. This sucks.
I'm not concerned with the sizing. I'm concerned with the difference in price for a shirt.
Hmm.
How did it go from 20 or 25 bucks to 50?
Maybe people, it was popular.
Yeah, but oh my god. Wait, what?
Trying,
There's a Geminus 2
yes.
making the
Unit,
second unit?
there's both this Geminus Units 1 and Geminus Unit 2. Yep. I have them both in cross. I'm getting on the game. But yeah, it's true.
Getting Titans Mark II vibes.
Yeah, this is also the same series where you see the Hydra Gundam.
Yeah. Oh, I hope they make a new Hydra Gundam kit.
The Hydra Gundam's a very interesting mobile suit.
Yeah, with its Zeong face, its Gundam face, and its two Gelgug looking faces.
Seriously.
And the fact its transformation basically makes it a Zeong.
Pretty much.
That's why I love it.
Oh, those are robot spirits down there. Okay.
Of course, these two would be P Bandai.
I've
Of course.
I've always loved these two suits, man. They're just cool.
I always thought that the red one, is it the Mercurius? That's red?
Yep.
Okay. These shield bits, are these basically the funnels of the wing era,
Basically,
but with
considering yeah,
only defensive properties?
basically. I mean, they're planet defensors, so yeah, it makes sense. Their SD versions from SD Gundam Force actually look pretty cool.
Hmm.
I actually have them. I bought the years ago. Years ago, I brought the SD model. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
I'm not even sure if these two got kits back in the day.
I think they did.
Hmm.
I think they did.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I
I
think we
think
talked about this one in another episode.
what?
The Providence robot spirit.
Yeah, yeah. And I was foaming at the mouth because I really wanted that suit, but
Okay, we talked. I know we talked about the full cloth crossbone, the one that's
that is
literally a car payment.
I don't have enough money to fund my Gundam habit.
Yeah,
Okay.
recently, same.
Damn, I can't find the one from the Mercurius and the Vade from SD Gundam Force.
Oh, jeez.
Wait a minute.
I'm looking at this perfect grade unicorn.
Oh,
Fennec.
the Phoenix. That's because the Phoenix is awesome.
I know. What the heck? Oh, I thought I saw like a num mark that wasn't even cleaned on this thing. I was like, wow, they missed that.
What I'd really love to see is like if they did like in terms of grunt suits, if they did like like a high grade or something. 100 scale GM3 and a Stark Dragon. I would love to see those two.
Let me check. To Google. MG Stark Jigen. No, they did not.
Yeah.
And what was the other one that you mentioned?
For the GM3.
EM3. Let's see. Shopping. They did a high grade GM3.
Yeah, I know about those.
No.
No, they don't have it. Unfortunate.
Alrighty. So let's see here. If I have anything else going on here, let's see really quick. So anyways, I think this wraps up our talk for the upcoming releases. So out of the kits from this particular list coming out starting next year, which one are you more excited for?
Honestly, I think I've fallen in love with the bust.
Which one, the
Yeah.
unicorn or the RX-78?
RX-78.
Okay.
That'd probably be I know it's not a model kit, but that'd be, of all the new stuff coming out, that'd be the one I'd probably buy first.
If you can manage to grab it from Japan.
Yeah, that would definitely require some type of covert operation, but I think it can be done.
Yeah, just ask anybody that you know who might be going to Japan anytime soon.
Well, most people, they don't tell people they're going to Japan until it's like a day or two before.
Or when they get there.
Or when they get, hey, guys, I'm in Japan. And then you're like, oh, hey, can you pick this up? No, because I'm not going to. And it's just like, okay, don't let me catch you outside when you come back. Because you don't want me to catch you outside because I'm going to make you pay for denying me Gundam. It's not wise.
Where's my Gundam? Your what?
I asked you to buy me a Gundam. I told you no. And I told you yes.
So that means you should have bought it.
Exactly. I am not responsible for the level of hurt that your body will be experiencing when you come back.
In 3, 2, 1.
Exactly.
Let's see. Well, it's obvious which one I'm excited for.
No, you think?
But my second will definitely be the Nightingale.
That's fair.
But the thing is, though, because this suit is not just tall, it's big, and it can go really deep into a shelf. And judging from the width of the lower area from the front to the back of the fuel tanks of the lower skirt armor, this probably will need I'm gonna guess, a shelf that is probably 10 inches deep.
Yeah. About that, maybe a little bit less.
Yeah. But still, I'm like, oh, geez. My
shoulder
cabinet right now is only about 5 to 6 inches deep.
Yeah, that thing's probably going to need its own shelf just with the shoulders alone.
Oh, God, those funnel bit holding shoulders.
Seriously.
And the fuel pods up top.
That's why when like all the figures I have in my garage and all my Gundam mobile suits and all that kind of stuff, I'm looking into getting those glass cases.
Oh, the Detolfs.
Yeah, but they're really expensive.
Yeah.
And I gotta find
glass.
This is true, but I want to get them because I have all kind of Dragon Ball Z stuff. I got all my Gundam model kits I got to put together.
And at least with the Detolf, you'll have the luxury of closing the darn thing, so you don't have to keep cleaning the shelves of dust.
True, that's what I was thinking too. Plus, I have various helmets. I have I'm thinking, what helmets do I have here? I got a Master Chief Spartan helmet. I have a Haro. I have the blue Haro.
Nice.
And yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it from Fanime in San Jose. And I have, well, I'm not going to mention the other one. I'll tell you in private, but it's something it's a very important helmet I have that there's only maybe a handful in the world. Okay. And I have kept it off of social media because of what it is. So I will send you a picture when we're off.
Okay.
Just try not to
We're
cream
talking about
yourself.
helmets. I have the Clone Trooper helmet from back in the day, the full head covering one,
Nice.
the one that has the voice clips of Tamura Morrison as a clone trooper.
Okay.
I have a Iron Man helmet.
Hmm.
My own custom Captain Phasma helmet.
Hmm.
I have the Green Ranger Legacy helmet.
Nice.
And oh yeah, my custom Gokaiger white helmet.
Nice.
Oh, my Red Hood and my Venom helmets.
You have a nice little collection. Nice little collection there. You should put them in a. Well, I'm pretty sure the important ones are displayed.
Yeah. I used to have an Optimus Prime helmet, but I had to sell that one because I got into a bit of a pinch for money, so I had to sell the whole costume.
That's depressing.
I only got to wear it once though, which was really sad.
Well, at least you got to wear it.
Yeah, I made some kids' 4th of July really good.
And screw the kids. It's your cosplay. It's for you.
I know, but like seeing all the kids light up and scream, "Oh my God, it's Optimus Prime!" That made it worth it. Just suffering in the heat.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This Halloween. God, I'm tired. This Christmas, I've been roped into being the. I'm gonna be the Grinch again. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be. As a matter of fact, come Black Friday, I need to order another Grinch costume because my one from last year, it kind of died. It's a lot of fur, a lot of green fur.
Oh, it sheds.
Yes, and it gets
Ooh.
everywhere. And apparently, I made the mistake of trying to wash it. That was bad. That was that was not one of my better moments in life.
Wait, did you put it in the wash?
Yes.
Oh, you should have hand washed it.
Well, I set my washing machine to the lowest setting, and I thought that would work, but maybe it was crappy quality. I don't know, but
Probably, if the
it
fur is
it,
shedding that much.
it went into the washing machine, but what came out was yeah, it wasn't. I don't know what it was, but it came out, but it was bad. It was just bad.
Ooh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna gotta order another one. But yeah, so I'm gonna be the Grinch. Yay!
nice. I'm gonna be Aquaman because that's what our team lead has requested me for.
Gonna be Aquaman this year. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That works.
I was like, I
Yeah.
want it to be Loki and be nice and warm in my suit because it's probably gonna be cold, but okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cooking in mine, so it's gonna be interesting.
You know, this little thing here on an ad off to the side, it's an anime-related figure, and you know what? Let's talk about it because of we both love Dragon Ball.
That is correct.
I'm kind of glad that I canceled this pre-order.
It's not a bad for $100 though.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a 9-inch scale figure. However, this is supposed to be a new thing that Bandai's putting out to be next, like an even more premium figure arts, so to speak, because of they go with sculpted texturing on the clothes.
Oh, nice.
I did see a review though already. The blue of the undershirt is rubber.
Okay.
There's no soft goods at all. It just looks like it is.
Right. That's actually really good detail.
It is, and it has silicone arms with
I
a
don't know
frame.
I don't know about the face though. The face looks a little
Multiple face plates.
Okay, that makes sense because that other face just looked bad.
However, apparently from what I saw in the review on YouTube, the articulation is bad.
Well, I mean, it's you're supposed to just pose and let it sit there. So I mean, nothing's perfect, but I mean,
the guy reviewing it was giving it very bad marks. But then I had to play devil's advocate and comment on the video saying, "Remember, guys, this is the first in a line."
True. They're probably gonna go back and revamp it and release another one.
It's probably gonna be Vegeta, and it's gonna get all the upgrades.
Probably, yeah. But I have a lot of
they're gonna see all the problems with this figure, and then they're gonna improve it with Vegeta, which makes sense because after you make a Goku figure, you got to make Vegeta.
This is very true. This is
And
definitely very true.
the scaling is pretty odd because they claimed it's going to be in 1/9 scale.
1/9.
Yeah, like 8 to 9 inches tall.
That's interesting.
Because figure arts always goes for 1/12
Oh,
scale,
thank you.
which is 6 inches tall.
Right.
So
That's interesting.
this wouldn't really match with anything in your collection.
I, mm,
So like it
yeah.
wouldn't scale well at all with Marvel Legends or DC Universe or whatever.
Well, I'd probably still have a place for it, but not for $100 because I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
There's a limit to how much money I'm gonna spend on a figure. I mean, if it's something that's rare, something I'm just like, I can't turn down. Like some of the Batman Arkham Knight stuff, that stuff is pretty pricey, but I would consider getting that stuff because there's this Arkham Knight figure that's just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
That
Is
I
that the
really,
one that
really
we
want.
saw online a couple episodes ago?
It might be. Yeah, it might actually be it, but it's gorgeous, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I would buy that, and I'd feel horrible after I bought it, but I would buy it.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figures are kind of expensive already, and
I
you're
have a
paying
few, so I know. I have a few.
like the only time I just totally caved and bought it was Goku Black,
Okay, I can see that.
and that was in the first release, and then trying to get Goku Black now is like ugh, aftermarket. So,
I understand.
but yeah, this pricing is a lot, and from what I've seen so far, it's been getting bad reviews across the board. So I'm like, ooh, I'm glad I canceled that.
Well, I mean, it's if you like it, you like it, and that's all that
That's
really
true, but like
that really matters.
the main selling point to me is the seamless arms here, because like they use like a silicone rubber and then it has like a metal frame probably for posing and all that, but that's only in the arms. So, like if it was the entire body, I would have gone for it, but after considering that it's only the arms that have silicone for a seamless appearance, yeah.
Interesting.
I can tell they're trying to go for like what Mezco is doing with their 1/12 scale figures. They're kind of shrunken down Hot Toys. But yeah, it's the execution. It looks good, but from what I've been reading and seeing online, it's like it's not as good as they hyped it up to be.
Well, one day, hopefully, we get popular enough to where these companies just be like, "Hey, we're going to send you this action figure so you can review it."
Oh, I would love that. Like I've been trying that for years on my YouTube channel and nothing has happened.
I honestly, I think I see people on Instagram just like, "Oh yeah, this company." I think it's person's like, "Oh yeah, this company just sent me all this merchandise plus a gaming chair and a gaming table," and I'm just a gaming desk or computer desk. I'm just like, I want a gaming chair and a computer desk. I mean, all I need to get is 125,000 followers on Instagram. I can do that.
Oh, I wish I had that many. Like, dude, I have way more followers on my TikTok for crying out loud compared to any of my social media.
Yeah, I don't do TikTok.
Like, I don't know how. I'm like, I've been on
I
Instagram for years and I'm barely 1K. And I've been on TikTok for the past 7 months. I'm now at 16 grand.
I mean, other people are getting famous now off of TikTok. I'm still not sure how, but they do.
I don't know how either, and yet somehow like I, on TikTok when you hit 10K, just a little insider here, folks. I know this isn't Gunpla or anything related, but it's more like a social media algorithm type of talk.
Mm,
But on TikTok, when you get to 10K followers, you do become eligible for the TikTok Creator Fund. However, that means when you finally do hit that mark, well, all your videos from that point going forward is what gets you your income. None of your reviews, No, I mean none of your views from videos before you hit the 10K,
Interesting.
which sucks because I think I have one or two videos that have reached the 100,000 viewer count, and it sucks because I won't get that money for that.
Hmm. Interesting. I might download TikTok too, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's tough, man. It's all in the hashtags you use.
I mean, that's one reason why with Instagram, like I mean, I follow people and everything, and friends, family, and general people I follow. But whenever I try to, I think I maybe have like, Jesus, 9 or 10 pictures on my Instagram, and then I'm tagged in a whole bunch of stuff. And it's like when I go to put a picture on Instagram, I'm like, okay, I have to tag 13,000 things. I'm like, I don't have time for that crap. I'm like, I don't have to hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag that. I'm just like, how do people just crank this stuff out so
I have no
quickly?
clue.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Social media is an ever evolving thing, and it's so hard for many of us to grasp it.
Yeah, I know.
Geez.
I need to get famous. I need money. I'm broke. I have bills. I have a Gundam habit I need to feed.
We all have our plastic crack addictions.
This is true. Maybe I might, get famous by going on YouTube and be like, "Hi, Bucket Knight 359 here, and I'm coming to you as a fellow nerd in need." Many times a year nerds try to buy stuff and they can't because they're broke as hell. I'm one of them. Can you please help me with my Gundam addiction? $1 can definitely go as far as to feed me in my Gundam addiction. I might just start, you know what? I might just start doing YouTube videos like that.
You gotta add the Sarah McLachlan song in there too.
Yeah, and get the song playing. I might just do that. Just see what happens. I might actually make a buck, but then if I make enough money, it'd be like, hello, yes, who are you? Oh, hi, we're the IRS. We're here, you're making some money. Yeah, we're gonna need
Oh,
you to.
no.
We're gonna need to, as the kids from the back then used to say, we're gonna need you to give us that grip, yes, so that we might you pay us what you owe.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
And as Mark Hamill, the Joker, once said, I'm crazy enough to
It
take on
doesn't
Batman, but the IRS?
no,
Oh,
sir.
thank you.
Yeah, because IRS, you don't f with IRS. You know, they will
And with
come.
that, everybody, that's all that the info for Gunpla that we have. for
Yes,
this
because they're
episode.
probably listening right now. How did we get on this subject? They're gonna come and shut us down.
I have no idea how.
They're gonna shut us down.
Hey, you're just gonna kick down my door. Hey, you're deviated from your usual content. What the hell?
It's pretty much just like you have the screen up here, and just like, technical difficulties. They'll be back.
Alrighty, everybody. So, with that said, this has been Off the Runner, a Gundam and Gunpla podcast. Just want to say before we go, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Despite the crazy situation we are in right now, make the best of what you have. If you even have to Zoom or Skype your friends and family during that day for dinner, do so. I mean, when was the last time you saw them? So, with that said, everybody, hope you have a good holiday this weekend. If you are going to go shopping, do wear your mask, please. It's crazy enough as it is.
Yep.
And you don't hear the sirens, right?
I do. Oh, they're coming for us.
No!
Oh no, they're coming for us. Oh crap. See, I knew it. They heard us. They're coming. Hurry, hurry. Turn it off. Turn it off.
All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.